What's up, everybody? Got another good one coming at you today. We talk about atmosphere. So what is an atmosphere? So an atmosphere is just like your area around you. And, being a real Christian, walking in Christ every day, you got to do it every day, not just on Sundays. We need to have a very good atmosphere. We have to control some things you can't necessarily control, but if you can possibly, we got to watch what the people, places, or things that are in our atmosphere or where we're around, because those things can negatively or positively impact us in our walk with Christ. So something very, very big that needs to be talked about, a very big atmosphere that a lot of people dwell in, which they shouldn't, is the club. So I know a lot of people, you feel all itchy about it, but the club, I can't go to the club. What you mean? So let's talk about the atmosphere that the club has. So the club, you got loud. Can you hear me? Oh, okay. So yeah, you got loud, provocative, sinful music. You got alcohol. Oh, all the alcohol. They want you to just indulge in it so bad. You got low lights. You can't even see nothing there. It's so dark. You just got stuff flashing, getting y'all hypnotic. You don't even know how long you've been in the club for about 6-7 hours. You didn't even know it. What? It's 4 o'clock in the morning. That's crazy. So you got the low lights. You got the alcohol. They just want you to indulge in it so much. It's a recipe for drunkenness. You got the provocative dancing all over each other, which you shouldn't be doing. Setting people up, sabotaging them, promiscuous, all that stuff. Then you got the devil. The devil's in there too. Yep, the devil is in there. You best believe Jesus is not in the club. So the atmosphere, so you got the music, the dancing, the lights, the alcohol, all of those things, the clubs, all the parties, not all of them, but most of those high school, college, adult parties and clubs, all those things, all of them, they have every single one of those. If not even more. Some of them got drugs, but we're not even going to get into drugs right now. But yeah, if they got it has those things, all those are a recipe for disaster. That stuff is sabotaging you. You might as well just be holding a sign over your head saying, tempt me, tempt me, tempt me by the devil. Because if you in that atmosphere, an area that has all of those things that those things that are really anti-Christ, if you're in an area like that, then it's basically gonna set yourself up for a temptation to fall and then feel bad about it later. Well, I'm not gonna get tempted. I'm not gonna get tempted. Okay, so you better than Jesus. That's what you're saying. You better than Jesus. You're not gonna ever get tempted. You go to the club 2-3 times. You go to the club every weekend, every Friday or every Saturday, both, whatever. Sometimes on Tuesdays, and you just never gonna get tempted because you better than Jesus. Jesus was even tempted by the devil when he fasted. So you telling me you're not gonna get tempted, that's a lie. You definitely gonna get tempted. So you mean to tell me you never had wild thoughts while you were sitting in the club listening to Rihanna? Oh, okay. And if you do, then you need to cut it off. The Bible tells you, if your hand causes you to sin, cut it off. If your eye is causing you to sin, pluck it out. It's better for you to get into heaven with one eye than to get into hell with both of your eyes. So if your mind is causing you to have these wild thoughts, or you thinking lustful ideas and intent and stuff like that, you need to cut it out. Cut the club out. If it's causing you to do anything that'll go against Christ, then you need to cut it out. You need to cut it off. If you go in there and you're getting drunk and drunkenness, you need to cut it off. Just go ahead and stop it. Go ahead and stop it. And then you get the person, well, I haven't been tempted. I'm not going to get to. So how long is that going to last? It's not going to last forever. If you're going to keep going, you're going to keep putting yourself in the middle of the battle and expect nothing to happen. That's like running out there in the middle of war and not expecting to get shot. You may get lucky 1 or 2 times, but if you go there all the time, it's bound to happen. Eventually you are going to get tempted. And then when you fall, you just set yourself up for failure. Well, Jesus was with the sinners. Jesus was with the sinners. He ate with all of them and he sat down. Oh, okay, well, I'm going to take you to the scripture right here. Luke 15, verse 1. Then drew near unto him the publicans and sinners for to hear him. All right, then Mark 2:15. And it came to pass that as Jesus sat at the meat house in his house, he's talking about Levi's house, many publicans and sinners sat also together with Jesus and his disciples. For there were many, and they followed him. I'm going to repeat the last part one more time. For there were many, and they followed him,
Jesus didn't go looking for them.
So there you go right there. They came to his house. Well, he was at Levi, but they came to him. Jesus didn't go find them. He wasn't going where they was at. They came to him. And then after he told them about all the stuff they was doing wrong, they felt conviction. And then, oh, I don't want to come here no more. That's exactly what they did. But nobody tells that story. Everybody just want to, people just want to get out of context. They just take one part of the Bible, and that's the part they want to throw in people's face when somebody try to correct them. They want to tell you not to judge. Well, the Bible say don't judge, but then they don't want to tell you that John 7:24 says, judge not the appearance, but judge righteous and righteously. So they want to tell you that part because, they don't know that part. They don't read it. They just know the judge, be not judged. And that's the only part. So you can't judge nobody. But I'm trying to tell you, if you read all of it, then you'll know. So Jesus was not going to them. He wasn't going to the club. He wasn't eating. He didn't go to the sinners. They came to him. And then after he told them, all right, you got to stop doing this. Follow me. This is what's in the step. They said, no, I don't want to do that. I want to keep doing what I'm doing. So I'm not going to come in no more. You ever go to somebody's house? They invite you in, you go eat with them, and then you leave. You say, oh, I'm not never going that no more. That's exactly what happened with the publicans and sinners. They went there. He told them about themselves. They said, all right, well, I'm not coming here no more.
Abstain from all, how much is all? All. Abstain from all appearances of evil. 2 Thessalonians 5:22. Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good morals. 1 Corinthians 15:33. Just quit trying to find a rational way to have it. Just let that stuff go. Just give it up.
I'm trying to find a rational way to have it. If you know it's wrong, God delivered you from it, then stop doing it. Man, I tell you, people are crazy. They put stuff in front of them on their way, make their way harder, then fall and trip over it and feel bad. You did it to yourself. If God delivered you from being a freak, you used to be promiscuous and lascivious all over the place, then why are you watching all these movies and shows with nude scenes? That's all you want to watch. Stop setting yourself, stop playing with that. If God delivered you from lustful desires, then why you got a stack of Playboy magazines about 6-7 feet tall? You got every copy, every edition, every month, every whatever. You have all this stuff and you just looking at it, setting yourself up for failure. Oh man, I like to look at the drapes. I'm looking at the carpets and the thread counts on the sheets. I really like silk. So that's what I'm, no. We all know what you looking at. You looking at them sheets. God delivered you from lust, and why are you in the bar every time it's time to celebrate? You want to go to Hooters. I'm going for the wings, man. I'm going for the wings. Nah, it's legs, thighs, and breasts in there. Don't try to play me. You ain't gonna get me with that one. We all know what you're going in there for. That's what you're going in there for. Don't try to be turning around talking about you trying to get the wings. Stop putting that stuff in front of you and then fall and trip over it, feel bad later. And when you commit a sin, you're like, man, I messed up. It's because you did it to yourself half the time. Just stop doing that. Remove it. If you can't have it, then you just can't have it. Just remove it.
And if any man obey not our word by epistle, not note that man, and have no company with him, that he may be ashamed. 2 Thessalonians 3:14. So after you tell them and they just put them aside. And have no fellowship with unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. Ephesians 5:11. So you don't need to be hanging with them no more. You need to reprove them. Tell them about themselves. Let them know.
Some of us in bad relationships right now. Right now. You know that person. You know that boy ain't no good for you. Why you with him? Why? He don't believe in God. He ain't got no morals, no nothing. If he can't put God first in his life right now, how do you expect him to put him first in you first in his life later? It's just not gonna work. He trash, and go and get rid of him. You setting yourself up for failure. You creating a bad atmosphere, putting people in there that should not be in there. You got friends. You need some real friends. A lot of us need real friends. You got friends that just with you because you're cool. You got a talent. You can sing good, or you're funny. You need some people that's going to correct you. You need to put people in your life that's going to correct you. Somebody that's going to say, hey, man, what you doing? You said you wouldn't go do that no more. You right, man. Iron sharp as iron. I appreciate that. Good looking out. You need people like that in your life. Sprinkle some of them in. Matter of fact, throw the whole bucket. Just dump the whole bottle, whatever it is. Throw a whole bunch of them people in. Get rid of them people that are just badly affecting you, giving you a bad atmosphere, making your way harder. They not helping you get to Christ, helping you get better at whatever you're dealing with, your burdens, your problems. Go and get rid of them. They no good.
Lay hands subtly on no man, neither be a partaker of other men's sins. Keep thyself pure. 1 Timothy 5:22. Just plain and simple. Don't sabotage yourself. Don't do yourself dirty.
Why are you making your way harder? Why make your way harder? If you know Pookie steal, everybody know Pookie steal, why you go to the store with him? Why you set yourself up for failure going to the store with Pookie and everybody know he steal? Ain't nothing good gonna come from that. Ain't nothing good gonna come from that. You know he steal, why you with him? Why you even get in the car and go to the store? Now you handcuffed outside talking about, man, I know I shouldn't have. Then why'd you do it? Why'd you do it? Don't set yourself up for failure. If you know Junebug, your cousin Junebug is a crackhead, don't invite him to live with you. Just don't do it. You just got married and now your whole life then went downhill because you let Junebug, your cousin, the crackhead, come stay with you. They done took all your money. We all got family. I know you got plenty of family. We all got family members that you just know you can't be around. You know if you let them in your life, it's just gonna bad after bad after bad after bad. Just avoid them. You gotta cut them people out. If you know Junebug's a crackhead, don't let him come stay with you. Now your kids on crack. Your wife finna divorce you. Yeah, it's taking all your money. You have to go bail him out of jail because the cops came and woke you up. And he knocking at your door. You're like, this ain't never happened until I let him know. You had to go bail him out of jail. Kids acting all types of crazy. Your wife divorcing you. All this. Marriage in shambles just because you let your crazy Junebug cousin stay with you. You can even let your marriage have a chance because you just let it these people, cut them out. Cut them out. Just start bloop, bloop. Just cut them on out. Cut them on out. You don't need them in your life if they going to make your way harder or just, they're not even making it hard for you. They just straight up sabotage you. Just straight up sabotaging it. Just remove these people. You have to have a good atmosphere. A good atmosphere.
When we continue to keep bad, unfruitful things in our atmosphere, we make our way harder. Don't make your way harder. If a struggle can be avoided, then avoid it. Turn to God and His grace and let Him be your rock that will protect you in your time of need. I'm going from left to right. For I, the Lord, thy God, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, fear not, I will help thee. Isaiah 41:13. He gonna help you. He just said it right there. He gonna help you. The next one. There is none holy as the Lord, for there is none beside thee, neither is there any rock like our God. 1 Samuel 2:2. There's nobody like him.
Some struggles we should just be tired of going through. Aren't you tired of going through it? Some struggles you should just be tired of going through. We have to plant ourselves in a good atmosphere with some light, some truth, some people that are going to help lift you up, help you grow in Christ. A tree cannot grow without light. So put yourself in a good atmosphere where you're getting truth, light, cut all that bad stuff out and just see what God does for you.
Key takeaways. Light does not fellowship with darkness. So don't be hanging around with them. If you know they ain't no good, just don't do it to yourself. Get them out of your life. Plant ourselves in a godly atmosphere. Plant yourself in a godly, you're not a God. I'm going to put that disclaimer out there. You are not a God. There's only one God. But plant yourself in an atmosphere where God can be shown, in a place where people are going to help you grow. And then last but not least, just stay out of the club. Nothing good is going to come from the club. I promise you, you will not be able to explain to Jesus at Judgment Day why you was at the club. No matter what excuse you come up with, what you try to say, it is not going to be good enough. I'm telling you right now, just stay away from it. Just stay away.
All right, that's going to wrap up yet another great video. I hope you learned something, talked about your atmosphere. You got to keep that toxic, bad stuff out. Start putting plant yourself in an area that's going to be good for you. Stop going to the club. Just stop going to the club. It's not doing nothing Christ-like. There's a whole bunch of anti-Christ things going in there. Music, lights all low. You're setting yourself up for failure to get tempted by the devil, and then you don't feel bad about it later. So just stay out of the club. Stay out of the club. There's no good reason why you should be in a club. You're not going there to evangelize, so don't say that. You're going in there and you're doing what everybody else is doing, sinning all over the place. So hope you learned something. Share this information. Tell somebody about how great God is. Watch him do the wonderful, great, and mighty things that he will do for you. And always stay blessed by the best. Till next time.